All right, let's give this a shot. We are going on a cruise with the 2025 Yamaha MT-07. We are warmed up already and ready to go. So I'm trying to get it right with this microphone. I did it the other day and it did not sound good. So this is test 2, and I've repositioned the microphone so that hopefully it's in a better position. And I'm also going to speak louder, because last time I wasn't speaking very loud because I thought the mic was going to be very sensitive. I've also closed the helmet where it allows air to flow into my mouth, basically, because maybe that'll help with some of the background noise. So I've still got additional air vents, and I've also slightly repositioned the camera to see if I can get a better angle here. So I'm just kind of playing around and seeing what works well, so I can dial this thing in and make some decent moto vlogs. Gotta love those curves. Yes, sir. You know, I've only had this bike for maybe 2 weeks. Just saw another biker there. I've only had it for maybe 2 weeks, and I've only driven it a handful of times. Well, that said, I have put over 300 miles on it now. But I am getting more and more comfortable with this bike. It's not my first bike, but still, anytime I'm new to a bike, or you're new to a bike, you know, it's a little bit different. Just like a car is a little bit different. Look at that. And it's good to just, you know, ride it, get a feel for it. You gotta learn your bike. And I will say I really enjoy this motorcycle. The MT-07 has a nice throttle response. It's not too jerky, herky, or anything crazy, but it is relatively smooth, I would say. Oh man, and I just love these roads around here. I just drove out of my driveway and it's just curve after curve. Now it's a little bit faster here, so maybe it doesn't sound as good and I should slow down some. I'm not sure how much that affects the audio since I've repositioned the microphone and I'm speaking louder. But I guess I'll find out after I make this video. And with that said, I'm also going to make the video shorter, because I'm sure nobody wants to just watch me ride and talk for 45 minutes. Although you haven't really heard me talk yet, because I have not dialed this microphone in. I've read good reviews that this is a great mic to use. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. But anyways, I want to get it right, because honestly, it was not very good for me yesterday. So I still posted my video just for my own pleasure, even though I'm sure it's boring, because it was 45 minutes of me riding around with background music playing. So I'm hoping you can hear me better today. I am speaking more clearly, and like I said, I repositioned the mic a little bit, and man, I am loving these curves, guys. It is just a great spot to be riding out here. And that's what I got this bike for. It's really a recreational, you know, I don't want to say toy, but that would be relatively accurate. Other than that, I do drive this to work. Man, it's a great day to ride. It feels good. The sun is starting to come down. It's been warm, but it's cooling off a little bit. I can feel the breeze through my mesh jacket. And yeah, it just really feels great out here. Now I'm trying to remember which way I want to go. Let's go left, which will make for the shorter route. No cars, let's go. Oh yeah. See what I'm talking about here, right? It's curve after curve, guys, and I love it. Makes it a lot of fun just riding. We'll say my daughter has rode with me, I think twice, and she enjoyed it, but honestly I have more fun by myself. No offense, I'm gonna be way more cautious with her on the bike. My wife as well, and not that I'm doing anything crazy, but I'm just, again, getting to know this bike. It's kind of a fun experience of testing how it performs, how I can, you know, how much lean, how much throttle, how much brake. Just learning the fine-tune, you know, touches to this bike to understand really how it performs, and just kind of get really more and more confident with the control of this individual motorcycle. But honestly, I was pretty confident out the dealership, and that's because it is a small bike. It's an easy bike. I say small, it's 700 cc's. It's not tiny, but it's not like a 1,000 or more cc, but it's still a nice sized bike. So don't get me wrong, it's only like 400 pounds though. So this thing is, you know, you think about 700 cc's and then you think about 400 pounds. That's an awesome ratio. You got a lot of power and you're not really pushing a lot of weight, other than my 6'4" butt. I was about to say 6'3" to 6'4", but I'm not a little guy, and that was one of the things, is like, you know, is the MT-07 big enough for me? And I always hear people say, you know, you're too big for that type of bike or whatever. But honestly, if you look at seat height between a 1,000 cc and a 500 cc, I mean, it's very minimal. It's, unless you get a touring bike or a specific type of bike that just sits high naturally, it's not a huge difference. I'm slowing down because I never know if these people are gonna go or not. But anyways, we're back by the house, passing the golf course here, and I'm about to pull back up and see if this video was a success. And if it was, then great. I will know how to hone in my mic to get good sound and audio quality for the sake of moto vlogging. So this was a test run. I'm always sliding in that sand right there because I've got to lean for the curve. And anyway, there's a bike trail which makes me, or which puts dirt and gravel in the road. But I'm back, guys. Test run is over. Peace.